a monkey in your pants?
Alright then folks, welcome back to another GamesMaster fan commentary, Series 2, Episode 4. For those of you who are unaware, is there something wrong with you or have you had a brain injury at some point? GamesMaster, the 1990s UK television show, aired on Channel 4. First television show of its type, if I'm right to believe. Hosted by Dominic Diamond, cheeky Scotsman, and the late great Sir Patrick Moore as the GamesMaster himself. Join me as we land on the GamesMaster oil rig and see what's in store this week from the GamesMaster. Sing with the monks. I nearly forgot. I did nearly forget. Sorry. Still want a GamesMaster golden joystick for free, please. I'm not paying eBay prices when they crop up. They're ridiculously expensive. Thank you, Dominic in his red coat. There we go. Told you. I said that before he appeared. Hello, Dominic, and your multiple dials. They are fabulous. Who? Entering Auntie Marisha? Is that what he said?
It's very difficult to get her out of the kitchen, but today she has, and if you'd like to cast your eyes up there, we can actually
Dominic Diamond just gets away with so many innuendos and other such funny things in this show. Okay, who is she? Who is the dinner auntie? What's in her pot? What's going on? Is there any need for this at all?
And we'll go on to tonight's first challenge to be set by the
GamesMaster already. Here we go. Thursday night, guys. Thursday night. This is where it's at on a Thursday night. Maybe not every Thursday night because I'm a bit lazy about Thursday nights. Fire and Ice. I've recently done a gameplay video of this bloody hard platform game on the Amiga. Bloody hard game. Was it released in anything else actually? I don't know. And all I know is from the Amiga, and all I know is it's pretty hard. I do not remember getting very far in it at all. Oh, sing with the banshees.
Guiding Cool Coyote through the chafing polar winds tonight. Please welcome from Stratford, Coolwinder Rye.
Who? Coolwinder? That is some name. If I have another child, I'm gonna call him or her Coolwinder. Maybe not Rye, but Coolwinder.
I know you wanted to bring along your own joysticks, which you actually make. Do you want to talk us through
a
couple of them?
I was going to use this one, but because I was practicing so much, it's broken now. I can hear it. It does. So I'm going to use this one.
Okay, so how did you make that one? Your favourite?
It was a joint venture between my dad, my uncle, and me.
I don't think that joystick's
lunchbox, which is cast in aluminium.
ever going to take off,
that's
mister.
That's work, and that's from a fruit machine.
Okay, this is the one you're opted for tonight. Do you feel confident for your challenge?
Not really, but it's only a game.
What? A, I don't think he's ever played a game. A game, this game, any game, and B, I don't think he ever really made joysticks. And C, I think he's just been picked randomly from somewhere. Stephen, you have fabulous hair.
Now, Steve, any tips you can give Coolwinder here?
Well, as with so many
don't use your homemade joystick is tip number one.
Keep going,
surely.
all the obstacles and keep a constant
with Coolwinder, is that his name? I forgot already.
Coolwinder has 2 minutes to get to the end of the level and defeat the Yeti.
There's a Yeti to defeat? Yes. Honestly, I've never seen a Yeti, and I've played Fire and Ice 1,010 times.
Okay, off goes Coolwinder in the guise of Cool Coyote. He's firing snowballs at these things, Steve.
That's right.
They're not snowballs, they are ice spits. Maybe, that's what I call them.
He's been very cagey. He's waiting for a spout to come out of this whale.
Is this the first level? Because I do not recognise the whale thing. Oh, he died. Coolwinder needs to... Oh my god, Coolwinder, you suck. Come on. Oh my god, you suck. Told you the game's quite hard. Maybe not this hard, but it is quite hard. Come on, Coolwinder, wait till the spout goes up. Oh my god. Go! Yes! Win-win. He looks surprised. Oh, you shoot those clouds, and I don't know why, but they then start shooting lightning at you. I remember that. I don't think Coolwinder's going to do it. And why is he shooting all the penguins? Oh, he needs... I know why. I think he needs to get the key. And to get parts of the key, you need to kill some baddies.
ice ladder, and he has to be very quick here because ultimately it
Come
does
on,
melt.
Cool Winder, get up them ice
Here
bits.
he goes. There he is. Right, and
Shoot the
here-
Why is there
makes a
badgers
good
in like
story across that
Iceland?
chasm.
I didn't mean like Iceland like the country, but like this. I'm calling this place Iceland. Okay. But why is there? Are they badgers?
There's a bit of the key.
Are they?
2 bits of the key.
Oh, seagull incoming. 3 bits of the key, and he's dead. Told you. Hard game. That is me playing that game. Well, maybe not as bad as that. Cool Winder, you bad at this game, Cool Winder. You real bad. He's gonna blame his joystick now. Say, actually, I thought my joystick was also broken.
Cool Winder, you were desperately unlucky with that, but
He
you didn't
wasn't
actually
unlucky, he
get as far as
sucked.
we'd hoped.
No, it's a very hard level. It's one of the secret levels, and also you need 2 warps to get there. And
Oh.
another thing, that wasn't my best joystick. It was my reserve joystick. So taking all that into account, I still done pretty good.
Well, Cool Winder,
So he knew
unfortunately,
it was a secret level, and he
GamesMaster
knew
was
you
left
needed 2 warps to get there.
unstunned by that.
I say
And I have to actually
he did not
confess to
really
him,
know any
see
of
what's
the
gonna
above.
happen to you.
He was a
So,
plant.
GamesMaster,
What's going on?
I'm sorry, but that simply wasn't good enough. It's a banishment to the pit, I'm afraid.
The pit? What's the pit?
oh dear, Cool Winder.
Oh, what's going on? I don't remember the pit. Oh. Is this the first time we've seen the pit in action? Goodbye, Cool Winder.
Well, while we mourn the sad end of Cool Winder Rye, joystick maker, let's console ourselves with tonight's review.
Yes, review sections, love it. Every Thursday night, rush home from school, get my homework done, eat my tea, plonk myself in front of the telly in the living room and watch GamesMaster. Love the review sections. This is the review booth.
This week we throw the
Street
markers
Fighter.
of Queensberry rules out of the
Oh.
window as we look at
Oh,
beat 'em
no,
ups.
just...
First
what?
up on the NES, free your hometown from
Ooh.
the clutches of some odious bloke or other in Street Gang.
Is that called something
It
else?
looks old. The graphics are pretty poor.
Oh.
The little men are sort of short, squat.
Is that like
creatures
River
that sort of
City
ruled
Ransom?
About. I'd rather sit in
I
a
think
vat
it
of
could be, you know,
horse manure than
just
play
called
this game.
something else in this
Give the
country.
two worst enemies a birthday present.
With games such as Star Wars and Mega Man 3 on the NES, this really is no competition against them.
Shut up, Redface.
So,
This
in my
game's
opinion,
alright.
Stay well clear.
This game's decent. I don't like it how they're like, oh, because it's 8-bit, it's rubbish.
Next up on the Mega Drive, go head to head with the iron pumping
What's
Yobbles
this?
of tomorrow in Fighting
Fighting Masters. I
Fighting
have.
Masters is really a poor man's Street Fighter 2 to be
Poor
honest.
man's anything by the looks of it.
Basically, it's more just smash the buttons and direct the
That is a
joystick.
bad looking
Sounds
game.
good, but there's nothing really to make it.
Which is somebody's going to tell me in the comments that it's
Hang on
absolutely
to your
classic
money
and it
that
sells for
little
a lot of
bit
money.
longer And buy Streets of Rage 2.
But that game looks so bad. 65%. It did not even deserve that. Ooh, yeah, now we're talking.
Green and hype to the extreme on your Super NES screen. Turtles 4.
Turtles in Time.
These guys are tragically
Can
unhit. They're all
fetch a
rather
reasonable amount of money these days, this
The
game.
Turtles game itself is
Especially
actually
boxed.
Not too bad.
Graphic design are both excellent, but you can get bored after a while, and it is very, very easy.
It is
I
very
don't
easy
recommend
actually. I
this
think
for
me and my
full
friend
players only.
not too long ago completed it. I think it was under half an hour. So I agree it is very easy. But it's a classic game.
Now for this week's feature, all games begin as the merest of glints in the eye of programmers.
what's
this
going
week
on?
we look at System 3's Putty from conception
Another
to
world that
completion
was
with programming messiah
Silly Putty.
Phil Thornton.
I went to India for an extended holiday in order to design a new type of game.
What?
I wanted the game to be fluid, rather than the usual old concept of a character with legs that runs and walks and
Is
jumps.
this Silly Putty?
I came up
Yes.
with the idea of silly putty. Basically, I used to have a blob of it when I was a kid.
So
To start
you
with,
are the man
I
that
sketched
made
the
Silly Putty.
in a A2 pad. Started him off as a sphere, put the eyes on him, then produced some movements for him on paper.
Game that I
Every single
only
master
actually
begins
really
life
played
as a
the demo of
similarly
on the
humorous
Amiga. I never played the full
two-dimensional
game.
drawing. Step 2 involves bringing them
I
all
say
to
played it
life.
demo on the magazine disc I think
The
back in the
initial
day.
graphics are drawn on the Amiga
Is that on
itself
a deluxe paint?
and animated. You make up some sprite files.
It
you make
is
up some
deluxe paint
backgrounds
as well.
to test.
Step 3 involves piecing the levels together block by scrupulous block. The nasties are placed in strategic positions.
Is it
and the
seriously
gameplay is
all
tested
done
to
in
make sure
deluxe
Phil
paint?
hasn't been too overambitious. Step
No,
4, the
really?
sound.
We bring in a musician to obviously composes a
Why are
wacky
you
tune,
giving me that
and
seedy,
we do
dirty,
actually
rapey look?
generate sampled
Can
effects
somebody
for all
put
of
some
the
light on his
characters.
face and tell him to tilt his head up so he doesn't look so scary? Too bad, said the cat.
Step 5. Game graphics are pilfered for box illustrations and the game is up and
Anybody
kicking.
actually
So,
play
how long does
Silly
it take a
Putty?
grown man
Anybody
official
enjoy the
here to
game?
make one
It's out in the Game Boy as well.
Putty took about 16 months of hard work for a team of 7 people.
16 months isn't too bad to get a game out.
To caress the final product, Putty is available in the
Super
shops
NES
today.
and Game Boy versions available.
Alternatively,
Easter 93
Putty
did
is
that
just
say?
one of
Christ.
hundreds of brand new games you'll be able to try out if you come to GamesMaster
GamesMaster
Live.
Live.
A 3-day exhibition at the Birmingham
Anybody going?
LC on December
Did anybody
4th,
go?
5th and 6th. You'll
I don't
also
think
be
so.
able to blast your mates on Quasar, the laser shoot 'em
No,
up.
Quasar Laser
Get a
Quest.
life for yourself like this young gentleman in
I used to
virtual
always
reality.
want to try
Test
those
drive all the
virtual
latest
reality
arcade and take on
games
the GamesMaster
that used to
himself
see the
with all
TV
challenges
back
you've
in the
seen
day
on
at this sort of
TV.
time, but
For a very special day
I never
out,
ever
call the
got
NEC
to.
box office on 021-780-4133.
Somebody phone that
Do tell
number.
if you're in the
Get me some
GamesMaster Club
tickets.
because there are special discounts for
Please.
all members. Well, the diver got quite wet with those ones.
Ba-dum.
Now it's time for everyone to pucker up for tonight's second challenge. So it's over to GamesMaster.
I must confess to feeling a tad nostalgic as I introduce my next offering, as it reminds me of my days in the Force many moons ago. The game is actually used to train pilots. And it involves landing a helicopter on a moving ship. A percentage is then awarded based on the speed, accuracy, and
This
smoothness of the
this is the kind of stuff I was always impressed with back in the day. Similar, if you remember, Flight Simulator section on Krypton Factor. Always very impressed with that.
We have a young lad from King's Lynn taking on a professional pilot.
Who's the lady standing at the top with the stripy top? Just out of shot. Who's she? What's she doing there?
So please welcome Matthew Frary and Rory Underwood.
Curious. Was that like a producer or something that should not have been in shot? Rory Underwood, is that who he said it was? Is he like a rugby player?
Now, Rory,
Was.
you're more used to flying jets for the Air Force rather than helicopters
What?
for the Navy. How are you going to find this tonight?
Jets for the Air Force?
Different, but I've had a few
Was it
goes
wrong?
on it
Is he a
and,
pilot?
hopefully I should be able to master it.
Okay, well, you scored many points for England, but
Nope,
you've
there
only
you
got one
go.
try tonight.
I was right.
Okay,
Rugby.
Matthew, you're a bit of a whiz at these games. How do you fancy your chances?
Yeah, I think I could beat it pretty easily.
Right, I put
Said
it to
young
Matthew.
child
Since
with
you're the
huge
most confident one to go
spectaculars.
first. Rory, if you'd like to just hang around behind Matthew there, and maybe you can learn one or two things from him.
Hanging around behind him, that's just... Oh, look at that!
And boarding me amidship
Two
for this
joysticks.
challenge is Vivian Noge from GameZone. Welcome, Vivian.
Hi, Dominic.
That's who was
Okay,
hiding
now
up
this
there,
is quite a
Vivian.
tough simulation, Vivian. Do
With
you
the
have any
huge
tips for our
microphone the
challenges?
size of her
Apparently,
face.
the way to go about this one is to come in low, follow the wake of the ship, and put her down gently.
Come in low
So
and
we
put
can
her
all
down
learn a thing or
gently.
two from that.
There you go.
Matthew, are you ready?
Matthew's
Then
got an
off you
orange
go.
face.
Okay, so here we see Matthew just slightly to the right of the ship.
Oh,
where's
tooty
it
tooty
actually
said
land
to
on the
Twitter.
ship? Is
Come
it
on,
really-
Matthew.
I think it's quite near the back of it, I think.
Yeah.
we see
Oh,
the
it might be
circle
hard
there.
when it's running at 5 frames per second.
Okay, he's pulling up a bit, he's losing speed. Oh no, he's got his speed back
There's
up.
an enemy aircraft. What's the enemy do?
There's other helicopters dotted about. They're going to be a problem if he gets near them. That's it, gently doesn't matter. What's this little cross? In this?
Right, the idea is to put the cross within the diamond, and that means you're on course for a good
Oh.
landing. He seems a bit out at the moment.
Okay, he's
Getting
nearly
there.
He's oh, yes, he got it in there. He's nearly there. He's just got to guide it in there. He's got to guide it in. Oh, and he's landed. And Matthews has...
I would say that was a bit of a hard landing, actually.
Excellent.
Look at that go. Is he even on the... Oh, ooh, it's...
If you'd like to see if
His tail was
Robot
hanging off the
pilot
end.
Rory Underwood can beat Matthew's mammoth score of 61%, join us after
Advertisement
the
break, ladies and gentlemen, but not really because this is modern technology. Sing with the monks, I missed that, god damn it. But yeah, we're about to come back in 3, 2, 1, back in the room. Magic, told you. Oh, sing with the monks.
Back. I've got Vivian Noge from GameZone beside me. We have just witnessed
Vivian,
an
the only
amazing
human
descent
being in
match
the
from
world
young
with the
Matthew
same head the
Frary
size
on
of a
an official
microphone.
Navy helicopter flight
Or something.
simulation. We've got Rory Underwood about to take his try. Rory, are you ready?
Take his try, did you get that?
Then
I
off
got
you
it.
go. Okay, so we expect
Rory's like
Rory
6
now.
miles away from the boat. The kid wasn't that far away, surely, was he?
And right away, he's in a nice little flight path there.
He is. He's
Come on,
dead
Rory.
On course, I think.
His altitude's got dropping down quite steadily
Yeah,
here. He's got
that's
a nice.
right.
Yeah, concentration on his face.
Oh, this is looking very smooth.
Very, very.
He's not quite low enough. He's getting very. He's been very safe with this. Okay, here we have the little cross in the diamond. This is looking.
So you
good.
just have
This
to get
is
the
looking
cross in the
very
diamond.
smooth indeed.
He's got well more than the other boy, surely.
He's landed.
Hey?
Oh, no, Rory had been 56%. So young Matthew
How's
Frary
that?
just picked him to be tonight's
How
winner.
does that score even work itself out? And if that twat with the hooter doesn't shut up, I'm gonna ram it up his hoop.
Okay, thank
Sorry.
you. Thank you very much. Okay, okay, let's quieten it down. Thank you. Now, Rory, your flight path looked beautiful.
It did.
You were
Why did he lose?
What
I say
happened at the end
fix.
there?
I basically rushed it. I just got the descent going on too fast, and it called me up a heavy landing. So
No, it
lose
didn't say
30%
heavy
as
landing.
soon
It
as
said
you do heavy
50
landing.
Right, and
something
they frown
percent.
upon that in the Navy. Do they crush in the undercarriage?
Yeah, it's a bit expensive. You're going to crush the undercarriage all the time. Yeah.
Okay, well, listen, Matthew, was it a problem for you at all?
No,
No, not really. No.
my face is orange.
Well, Matthew, as the
I got
winner tonight, you
spectaculars
have won
the size of the
greatest prize
moon.
Channel 4 has to offer, the
I've now won a
Golden
joystick.
GamesMaster joystick.
I'm gonna sell it to Monkey Spass on eBay. Hopefully. Apparently these things have been found, obviously, at some point, and they weren't just spray painted gold like I thought. They had some sort of special goldy stuff done to it that wasn't spray paint. Look at Rory he wanted a wee look there, and the boy was like, no, my golden joystick, Rory, bug off. Consultation zone? Yes. Hence tips and cheats, ladies and gentlespoons. Dear GamesMaster, I got a cup of tea. I can't figure out where to put the milk. Can you help me? And stuff along those lines. Love those big VR helmets. They transport you to GamesMaster's land.
Welcome to my consultation area.
His area, sorry. Damn.
How can I help you?
Every time I reach the last boss, Dracula, on Castlevania 4,
Dracula?
I always die. Is there any way of improving my chances?
There is indeed. So what?
Did he say Castlevania 4? Super Castlevania 4?
Supply of power-ups just before Dracula's inner sanctum.
Come on, some specific more information are required here, child.
And increase your whip strength. Make a leap of
Yes,
faith
on the
into space
SNES.
beneath the staircase.
Oh.
Keep walking left, and you will drop to another platform.
Oh.
A cascade of essential power-ups.
Oh, cheaty, son. Oh, crikey, O'Reilly. Look at all that shit going on.
Then return via the invisible staircase, pressing
that's
up
a cheat and a
right
half.
with the joypad, and you leap back to safety.
And I'm
Thank you. That's
I'm
great.
disgusted to say I've still not properly played that game. I will one day.
I've heard there's a warp on level 1-3 on Psycho Fox.
On what game, son?
Where is
Psycho
it?
Fox.
Please would perhaps be in order. Some people's manners, I don't know.
Where is it?
At the end of the level, jump on the springs.
Mass System? Is it? Maybe?
When you reach the highest one, release the crow, which will make a hole in the background.
Ooh.
Do this 3 times, and a warp door will open up.
Oh. How were you ever supposed to know that without either hearing it from a friend, reading it in a magazine, or watching GamesMaster, obviously?
Pull down, and you'll be warped to World 4.
Oh.
I think we have one more before closing up shop.
On level 12 of Prince of Persia on the Game Boy, how do I get past the mirror image of myself?
Yes.
This doesn't reflect well on your game
Ba-dum.
playing ability. Approach your mirror image, and as soon as you draw your sword, resheath it and walk on.
Oh.
Simple when you know how, isn't it?
Simple.
Yes, it is. Thanks.
Looks good actually, even though on the Game Boy. I love Prince of Persia.
Consultation to a close. See you anon.
See you. What did he say?
So, some juicy tidbits from everyone's favourite tipster. Now for tonight's final challenge, we're going to carry on the theme from last week and make it a curly challenge.
Oh,
Last week,
yeah.
Danny Curley, Sega European
If you
champion,
remember to the last
declared
time,
himself
exactly.
open to any challenges from anyone in the audience on any Sega game. He excelled on Sonic last week, but how will he
And
do
the
this
person
week?
who played
Let's
him
find
last
out.
week was
Welcome the
blatantly
great
a
man
plant
himself,
in the
Danny
audience.
Curley.
Let's see if this week it is such a plant in the audience who has already been pre-picked and he states what game he wants off the top of his head, and lo and behold it's already sitting ready to be played, aka Plant.
Danny, last week you
Curly
excelled on
is his
Sonic,
name, I
but
think he
you've
said.
got no idea what the game is this week. Does that make you nervous at all?
Oh, well, obviously, yeah, I'm a bit curious what the game is, but it could be hit or miss.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, so let's find out who tonight's challenger is. Anybody who fancies
Dominic.
the chances on any Sega game against Danny, please
Me.
stick your arm up in the air.
Me.
Okay, let's have a look up here.
Me.
Okay, there's a gentleman there. Would you like to come on down, please? Round of applause for tonight's challenger.
Oh, you see, that doesn't look as much like a plant as the last one. Still think it blatantly is, but never mind. For the illusion of television, and GamesMaster will pretend it's not a plant.
Okay, thank you. So what's your name?
Warren.
Warren, and where are you from, Warren?
Wembley.
Okay, so you've seen curly in action before. How do you fancy your chances against
I think
him?
I can do it.
Okay, what's the challenge tonight?
It's one period on Mario Lemieux hockey.
One period on Mario
That's a bit
Lemieux
precise
hockey.
challenge.
How do you fancy that one, Curly?
I've never even heard of it. Never mind played it.
I think it's an obscure classic, Danny. If you'd like to put yourself down in the game's play,
That was blatantly cut. I think I want to hear what else should have been said. Hockey games on the Mega Drive, NHL, whatever. I absolutely sucked at them.
Oh,
Dave Perry.
Bad Boy Perry. Now, Dave, I know you've been known to slap a puck about for real. Now, how do these games compare to the real thing?
Well, obviously, they're not as fast or as violent as the real thing.
Dave Perry. We love Dave Perry. Even after his Mario 64 hissy fit, we still love Dave Perry.
Then off you go.
Yeah, like I was saying, me and my friends used to play the ice hockey games on the Mega Drive a lot, and I'm not even joking. I could never ever score. Single player, I could never ever sure. Played two player. It was lucky if either of us ever scored. Certainly no more than one goal in a game. I was going to say they called goals, and lo and behold, there was a goal. He just said he's never played the game before and he scored straight away. I smell lies. Children, I smell lies out his mouth. That's just nasty poo. Wait. Yeah, blatantly, man. Come on, Warren, beat Curly's ass. Yeah, Danny's played this game numerous times by the looks of it. He was lying. Ooh, look at that. Fight, I was just about to say I used to like the wee random fight bits that you get in these games. Oh my god, look at them go. Oh, they're just shaking, hugging, shouting at each other. What's going on? Are they just having a shaky? What? Did he shake him to death? What the hell happened there? I'm gonna shake you till you fall down. Oh, no. It was only for one period as well. It's gonna be 1-0 to Curly Face. Oh. It could be 1-1. Oh, it is. Oh my god, 1-1, 22 seconds to go. Not too bad. There's hardly any time at all left. Curly can't get another shot in 10 seconds, surely. Oh, is he going to get beaten? Nope. It's going to be game over. Oh. Who's got the... That's it. That's not a goal. Time's up. It ran out like 3 seconds before the goal, Dominic. What happens now is a draw. Does Curly come back next week? Does the other guy come back?
Thank you.
How does this work?
Well, Warren, commiserations there. The challenge was to beat
Oh,
Curly.
okay.
You got an honourable draw, which is better than anyone else did. So talk us
Bending
through
the rules, are we, Dominic?
You failed to get that
Sort of.
elusive victory.
I managed to get one back, but just couldn't get it past their goalie, so...
Okay,
But
now
he didn't
Danny,
win.
Still undefeated. Is there anyone out there who can beat you?
Well,
Fair enough.
Warren nearly did. It was a close match.
Technically, he didn't beat him. It was a draw. Fair enough.
Meanwhile, round of applause for our challenger, Warren Brazier, and the undefeated champion, Danny Curly.
Hey, Danny Curly. What are you doing nowadays, Danny Curly? That's what I'd love to know, actually. Are you a video games tester? Are you a video games programmer? Are you a drunk on the dole?
Be sure to join us next week when Take That will be here.
Take that, ladies and gentlemen.
Warming up for that
We
with
cannot
the
miss it
little
next week,
scrap
or
Thermidor
whenever
with
I
Rusty
upload it. It may
laugh.
not be next
So
week.
I'm off
It
for
may.
nibble, and I'll see you next
There you
week.
go then, folks.
Good night.
GamesMaster Fan Commentary Series 2 Episode 4. Absolutely classic 1990s retro Channel 4 TV gold. Oh, I love it. It's like going back in time. Goodbye, GamesMaster. Goodbye, Oil Rig. Thank you much for watching, guys. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. If you watch to the end, you might hear some singing. I'm sure there was singing in the last episode. Let's wait. You ready? Are you ready? Singing with the monks and the banshees. Banshees.
Do you have a monkey in your pants?